Welcome to Smart Remarks, where all men are created equal. Ago, voters in California passed Proposition 8, which officially defines a marriage as a union between one man and one woman. It sparked considerable outrage amongst those who thought, and rightly so, that this was a means of saying, hey, look, we have rights, but you don't. And so there were protests, and some of the protests got out of hand, but the right, of course, didn't see this as just a few bad apples. Appearing on Bill O'Reilly's television program, Newt Gingrich talked about how those who oppose Proposition 8 are actually fascists. Quote, look, I think there is a gay and secular fascism in this country that wants to impose its will on the rest of us, is prepared to use violence and to use harassment. I think it is prepared to use the government if it can get control of it. I think that it is a very dangerous threat to anybody who believes in traditional religion.
I want to talk to you about an issue that is central not just to California, but to our very civilization.
Thomas Jefferson told me that I am created equal and that I have certain inalienable rights. Inalienable.
Marriage equality is really about civil rights, and that equality for all is a human basic right.
Indeed, Gingrich went on to say that anybody who's religious at all is at risk. Quote, you have to confront the reality that these secular extremists are determined to impose on you acceptance of a series of values that are antithetical. They're the opposite of what you're taught in Sunday school. And I thought, well, sure, Sunday school lessons from the guy who served his wife with divorce papers while she was sick in her bed with cancer, or who was having an affair while he was leading the impeachment of President Clinton for lying about an affair. But how is it in Newt's right-wing mind that gays who are simply demanding the same rights as everyone else are totalitarian?
The heart of the question is whether all Americans are to be afforded equal rights and equal opportunities.
Are gays really saying that they want the broader society to accept that their lifestyle choice is the moral equivalent of heterosexuality? Or are they simply saying, look, no, we want the legal protections afforded by marriage? And how is it that society can give rights to some people but deny them to others? Isn't that the opposite of what America is supposed to be about? And it is. But you have to understand that to even ask these questions is to oppress the poor conservatives. If you deny them the right to discriminate, you are victimizing them. To say that gays have rights, that's tyranny. This is Newt Gingrich's America. Sure, gays can pay their taxes. They're obliged to obey the laws like everybody else. Rights? Man, that's the first step on the road to the gas chamber.